Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Weird Number 15 here, back in with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Adam22. So in case y'all know who that is, it's this YouTuber and he makes kind of like dark humor style videos. Kind of, I guess the humor sort of similar to iDubbbz. I made a video on him a little while ago. But yeah, that kind of ballpark, I guess. So yeah, but that's not what I'm going to be talking about today. Actually, I'm going to be diving into that a little bit because it relates to what I'm going to be talking about later. But the main thing I want to address is recently his wife has pretty much admitted to cheating on him, and his wife is a model and like an adult, like the adult film industry. She's involved in that, and yeah, and Adam clearly states that he doesn't mind, and yeah, and of course the internet has issues with that. They're giving him backlash. When that happens, a lot of people get called out. Like it's happened before. It happened with iDubbbz, with Sneeko, and yeah, if they call him a cuck, and yeah, they get called out. That's how the internet works, and frankly, I think it's justified. I consider that putting yourself, like, you're welcome to do whatever you want, but I consider that like putting yourself like too low, like just like allowing your partner to cheat on you and like betray you and stab you in the back, like that just, and just like I'm being like, oh, I'm totally cool with it, but like, okay, let's be real, like deep inside, like it affects them, like they wish they wouldn't do that, like iDubbbz, like you can tell by the look on his face, like like just the way he acts, you can tell he's just like, why does she have to do that, I feel like Adam, I feel like he's kind of giving off the same vibes, and yeah, of course, no one wants that. Like they might like say that they do, but or maybe he does want it. Maybe he's just weird like that. I don't know the true heart, but I'm just telling you, like any like normal human being probably wouldn't want that. And yeah, also like he talked about kids. It's like how his kids are gonna grow up. He thinks that his kids are gonna be fine growing up like this, but I don't think so. Like I think that's setting a terrible example for your kids. Like it's like, hey, like it's fine to cheat on your partner. Like like it's totally cool thing to do. Like I think that's just a horrible example to set to your own children. I mean, like I said, like allowing it is like I think is bringing yourself down. Like if you want to do that, it's fine. It's your life. It's your relationship. Whatever makes you happy. But like when you start like getting kids involved and trying to like teach them, it's like, oh yeah, like it's fine to cheat. Like that's when the road gets rocky. That's when things get all screwed up. Like I just like if you didn't have kids in this, if kids weren't involved, like I mean, like hey, like I disagree with him, but like if he's happy in a relationship like that, that's good for him. Like I know people like open relationships, but yeah, the second you start kids in there, like it's just a whole different game. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I think Adam22 is in the wrong for this one. Another thing he's been getting hate for is people have dug up like old like tweets and podcasts of him and like found like text of him. Like there's someone who asked like this girl looks like she could be 14 or 15, and he said like 15 is good enough. Just like kind of like creeping on minors, kind of like EDP kind of business, I guess you would call it. Maybe not to that scale, but yeah, just doing creepy things with minors. And people think it could all just be a joke. I don't think it's a very funny joke. I know like people, especially people in his kind of audience, find that funny. I mean, I don't find it funny, but like if they do, then that's their issue, I guess. But yeah, if it's not a joke, then that's really screwed up. And if it is a joke, it's still screwed up. But yeah, I mean, I would rather have him. Obviously, I think the joke's bad, but I would rather have him like not be a creeper than be a creeper. So another thing Adam did was he tried to protect his wife from all the criticism and hate. Which I mean, like I don't think it's cool to like hate her, but I think that she should be like rightfully criticized. Like hating and criticism are different. Like I don't think you should like hate on anyone, but like criticism, like yeah, like I think they should be like receiving like valid criticism. Like I think it's justified. But like Adam, like it's like how are you gonna like do all this work and be like, oh, like I don't like the haters, like defend her from all the haters when you can't even like defend her from sleeping with other men. I mean, like yeah, the haters are bad, but like compared to like the other problems you gotta deal with, like I'll deal with those other problems first, cause like those other problems look like way bigger than like what's going on, like with like the haters and just like faceless people, like not even like attacking you, just giving you like rightful and like justified criticism on the internet. No, that's not to say I'm like I endorse like you like oh go like hate on other people. Like no, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like if you do that, then like no, I do not endorse that at all. I think that's bad. Like I said, there's a difference between criticizing people and hating on them. Like criticizing is like oh you could do this or do this better, but like hating is like oh like, you're like a piece of garbage. You're not like you saying other like horrible things that people on the internet say. And yeah, there's a huge difference there. And lastly, the thing I want to address about Adam22 is this whole Jason Love business. Yeah, pretty much he was like challenging him to a fight. I think yeah, Jason Love accepted. I don't know too much about that whole thing. It's just I think Jason Love was a guy his like wife slept with, I think. Yeah, and they made like a, cause, you know, they're in the adult film industry. I think they might have made a video together, I guess I would call it. You know, trying to stay PG-13 here. And yeah, of course, Adam22 didn't like that, even though he said he's fine with his wife cheating on him. But like this time, I guess he got all mad and defensive. You know, that's one thing I noticed. Like people always say it's like, oh, it's fine for like my wife to like do this with other men, but like when it actually happens, like they get mad. It's like I did the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm fine with like my wife sleeping with other dudes, and I'm fine with people making jokes about it. But then when people actually did all that stuff, then he gets like mad and like goes off on all of them, and like bans people from his like boxing event, and like just like, you know, just like petty, pathetic stuff like that. It's just like, how are you just gonna say like, oh, I'm totally cool with it, and like lose your cool like the second it happens? Like it happened with iDubbbz, and I think the same thing's happening with Adam here. Sorry, I don't know too much about the Adam22 Jason Love situation. I made this video more on like the whole like wife drama and the kids. But I mean, I know Jason Love's a kind of big dude. I don't know if he could beat Adam22 in a fight, but I mean, hey, you know, honestly, like if that happens, I might buy tickets to it. That sounds kind of funny. Of course, I don't want people to get violent with each other. You know, I would never wish for something like that to happen. But I mean, just like, you know, a boxing fight, like there's a difference between like fighting like to hurt someone. It's like a boxing match, you know, just like playing around or not playing around, you know, like y'all know what I mean. Like there's a difference between like a fight and like a boxing match. You know, like I don't want to see like a fight. I don't want to see anyone get hurt or injured or at the worst die. I just want to see like a boxing match, like Jason Love, Adam22. That sounds kind of entertaining, not gonna lie. That would probably be the event of the year. I mean, I swear, dude, 2023's been crazy. EDP apologized, the Clean Girl apologized. Now like this whole thing, like, oh man, dude, this YouTube Rewind, I know they don't make those anymore. I wish they did, because like if they did, like this year would be like nuts. Like, oh my god, there would be like so much material. It would be like hours long, I swear. And I addressed this earlier in the video. I didn't really talk about it. I think I'm gonna use the rest of the video to talk about this more. Yeah, like Adam, you made a bunch of tweets, like, you know, making jokes about like minors, talking about doing stuff with them. And he said, uh, how do I word this? Um, he said something is part of life, and it's something sexual. It begins with R. I'm not going to explicitly say it, but you can use context clues to figure out what I mean. I said earlier, other people find it funny, you know, and I don't think that's good. I don't think it's funny at all. That's their issues, not mine. You know, I don't like to judge people, so I won't judge them. But yeah, I don't find that funny at all. It's not my style of humor, and yeah. I think I'm just going to let the video off here. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe. Sorry if it was kind of a longer video. I just got a lot to say about this, and yeah. But I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, if you guys want me to review anything, like you want me to talk about something, just like let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do that for you. And yeah. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.